Did you know that 80% of wealthy individuals are focusing on a single goal compared to those 12% of individuals who are struggling financially? This suggests that the key to success is focus and having one goal. Cal Newport, in his book Deep Work, emphasized that the ability to focus without distraction is becoming increasingly valuable in today's economy. In fact, having this one single skill, focus work, and do deep work every single day is better than having 10 different skills in 10 different fields. I know this may sound like an exaggeration, but this is the truth. The 10,000 hour rule suggests that mastering a skill requires focused practice over time. Scientifically, if you spend 10,000 hours learning a skill, you're gonna be the best at it. So, there's a significant impact of focus in every aspect of your life. In this video, we're gonna deep dive into 3 key areas: how focus affects health, wealth, and relationships. So, over the past 7 days, I've been conducting research. I've read journals, papers, and blog posts on how to leverage focus to change your life forever. And I want to emphasize that this video is the product of my focus work, and that is why I want you to take this seriously. Sit down, take some notes, and take action. Now, let's dive into the first topic: how focus affects health. It was July 2022 when I first signed up for my gym membership. Before that, I've been doing this home body workout over 2 years before the COVID began. And before this decision, I have tried online business and I've made so much money back in the day. And I thought, why don't I invest this money into my health? And since then, I've been going to the gym over the past 2 years, and I realized that my first priority in life is health. I started with home workouts, and then I signed up for my first gym membership, and now I'm focusing on my diet. Some people think I'm too extreme because I cut out sugars, processed food, and seed oils for my diet. And also, for the last 10 months, I've been making content on YouTube. It's like a ripple effect. When I start focusing on my health, and then every single aspect of my life is also improving. Past research shows that flow proneness is associated with good mental and cardiovascular health. Research has shown that flow experiences can alleviate anxiety and sadness. At first, I thought that good habits is just good for isolation, but now I realize how important flow state is on every aspect of my life: health, wealth, and relationships. Well, it's not about the diet or what to eat on how to get healthy, but it's about how often you experience flow. We know from the research that people who experience more flow tend to have better mental health and cardiovascular health. I also came across another study. The longitudinal relationship between flow proneness and diagnosis indicate that each unit increase in flow resulted in a 16% lower risk of receiving a diagnosis of depression and anxiety, a 15% lower risk of schizophrenia, a 13% lower risk of bipolar disorder, a 10% lower risk of stress disorders, and a 5% lower risk of cardiovascular diseases. So, the question is, why not get into flow? It is simple, but most people neglect it. We're so busy with distracted work, switching between tasks, and think we're so productive. And the truth is, flow will boost your health, not just physically, but mentally too. There are so many benefits of experiencing flow, and why not make it a priority? So the actionable step for you: start with meaningful work first thing in the morning. It can be anything. For example, your business. Think about the most important tasks in your business that ensure you make progress. We're often busy with small tasks and we don't realize there are few things we should be focusing on to make progress. And for me, it's writing content and record this video. And for you, it might be sales call or service delivery. And health will keep you sharp throughout the day. That is why the first thing you should focus on is your health. But health alone is not enough. That is why you need to leverage focus to improve your wealth. It was November 2020 when I started my first online business. I was growing an Instagram theme page and selling promotions, but I wasn't fully focused on that business. I was distracted by other things. If I could go back time, I would focus on that business and learn how to monetize faster and generate more profits. So this was a valuable lesson for me and for you. Laser focus is essential for building wealth. Well, I'm not a millionaire yet, but I've listened to successful entrepreneurs who've already made it. And all I can say is that focus is everything. Millionaires might have 10 different businesses, but billionaires have just one business. Laser focus helps you stick to one goal, whether in business or your personal life. Success requires consistent action over a long period of time, and both flow and focus play a significant role in achieving that success. Again, flow is crucial not just for your health but your wealth as well. And there are two types of focus: micro focus and macro focus. Micro focus is when you're productive, doing deep work. Macro focus is when you're building a business over a decade. So the question is, how can I focus? Well, this is tough because we're constantly getting distracted. But one thing I've learned that to have greater focus, sometimes we need to get distracted. Back in October 2023, I started my YouTube channel and I was focusing on making content every single day. Now, 11 months later, I found myself getting distracted, trying to do other things. And I can say to you, this is normal. I realized that I wasn't focused because I wasn't able to manage my distraction properly. But now, to prove that I'm focused, I need to keep going, to keep improving, keep doing this business even I get distracted. According to Alice Kruder in 1991, when Bill Gates' dad asked both Gates and Warren Buffett what the most important factor for their success was, they both gave the same answer: focus. Even billionaires say that focus is the key to their success. So while you're trying to do 3 different businesses at the same time, you need to sacrifice other things to make progress on one thing. And that is the lesson I learned over the last 12 months of making YouTube videos. So the actionable step for you: develop both your micro and macro focus over the long term. For example, if you want to do deep work, try to do deep work in different situations. Start a business and stick to it even if you feel bored. And the truth is, I've already bored making YouTube contents, but this is the one thing I need to keep doing over the long period of time, because I know results are lagging indicators. But one thing I can measure is my input, and that is why focus is crucial for your business or wealth. But that's not the only thing you need to improve. That is why you also need to leverage your focus in your relationships. I still remember it was a random Saturday morning with my best friend. We went to a nearby Starbucks and grabbed some Americanos. We were talking about the future of our business and personal lives. And then I realized how distracted I was. I couldn't stop checking my phone whenever a notification popped up, and I looked toward my best friend and I feel like he wasn't happy about it. This was an important lesson for me, perhaps the most important lesson of my life. Being present is all you need to maintain a healthy relationship. When you're constantly looking at your screens during a conversation, your brain doesn't get enough time to capture a mental image. It is crucial to focus on a person in front of you in any situation. For example, if you got a message from someone and said it is urgent for you to do this, please don't reply immediately. Just keep the conversation going, and later told your friends, told the person in front of you that you need to do something. But don't mindlessly checking your phone during conversation. I learned this lesson the hard way, and I lost 3 relationships because of it. When we're fully engaged in a conversation, it can dissolve conflicts, strengthen emotional bonds, and create a deeper sense of intimacy. Humans need connection. That is why it is important to focus and fully engage in a conversation. Don't let your mind wander to other things while you're in conversation. Just listen to them and wait until they're done speaking, and then you can start talking. The actionable step for you. Put your head down or don't use it when you're having a conversation. As we know, everything is a skill and you can develop a skill. Now you understand how crucial it is to focus on every aspect of your life. And it is scientifically proven that flow affects your health, wealth, and relationships. And I want you to keep in mind, there's no such thing as perfect. And that is why I'm still learning these lessons myself. Remember to focus on every aspect of your life, not just one or two areas. You need to take action and strive to get better. So let's keep these key principles in mind. Focus on health. Start your day with meaningful work. Focus on wealth. Develop both micro and macro focus over the long term. Focus on relationships. Put your phone down and stay present during conversations. Again, I want to remind you to take action because you are the one who can make it happen. And remember this quote from Marcus Aurelius: "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." So if you have a problem with productivity and focus, you can click the first link in the description below to work with me. Grab my free course, grab my free ebook, and follow my other social media. And enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.